First on the news at 6 o'clock, 3 months later, and the trooper involved in a hit-and-run boat crash is now on administrative leave. But the big question tonight, why did that trooper never call for help? Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, grilling the head of state police on what took so long. Michael
Davis says they saw fit to place Trooper Justin Chiasson on leave this month. We've been asking since the crash in July what the trooper's status was, and state police kept saying he remained on active duty. Trooper Justin Chiasson is a social media sensation.
Quit wasting that beer.
He goes by the name Stale Cracker.
Got that brown down. Them on y'all to do what on y'all do. Hit it with a two-step.
Unknown to the public until now, he's also the state trooper who was on a boat on a bayou in Assumption Parish in July when the person driving smashed into another boat, injuring a passenger. Jody Sheets' boat was the one that was hit.
It was the scariest moment in my life because we saw the vessel coming and it was almost just like I could see his face and it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and it was in slow motion but very fast at the same time. And in my brain, all I could think about was I have 9 people on this boat, and if we all fly out, how am I going to get all of them back on the boat and them not drown?
The boat that hit Sheets had 2 people on board, Brian Nolan and Chiasson.
One of the passengers on my boat hollered out to them, "Are y'all drunk?"
They quickly got the boat out of the water and tried to drive away, but an off-duty Assumption deputy managed to get Wildlife and Fisheries and other law enforcement en route. They intercepted the duo on the road. The WBRZ investigative unit confirmed Chiasson never made a 911 call to report the wreck or ask for help.
That's another twist.
State Police Colonel Lamar Davis sitting down with us this week to talk about it.
Once we reinitiated our administrative investigation, we saw fit to put Trooper Chiasson on leave, and that's where it's at now. So we're continuing, we're about to conclude our administrative investigation. We will go to our disciplinary review panel for review, and then from there we will make our decision on discipline or any discipline thereof.
The wreck occurred in July, but the trooper wasn't put on leave until October.
Can you explain that time discrepancy?
Again, you know, we check with when other agencies are conducting those investigations. We're not going to conduct parallel criminal investigations. They are the lead on that investigation. If there is no information to indicate that he is a threat to the public at that particular point in time, then that's the information we use. And if there is no information, then we keep him on duty.
Davis says their investigation will be wrapping up soon, and Chiasson could face discipline for not upholding his oath to protect and serve. Sheets, a strong supporter of law enforcement, says this situation has made her second-guess special favors that are given to certain people.
If that trooper would have been on his boat with his wife and his children and his children's friends, and I would have left the scene and taken the vessel out of the water and was on the road in a getaway truck, and I would have been stopped, I would have been put in jail that night. There's no doubt in my mind.
The driver of that boat is scheduled to be arraigned next week. Chiasson has millions of followers on social media, with most of them not knowing he's a Louisiana state trooper. His case could be handed over to a disciplinary review board next week. Michael?